Hi, welcome to HowtoDandD. My name is Fred Wheeler and today I want to talk about how to spend your hit dice during a short rest. You can find the details for that in your player's handbook on page 186. Your character can spend up to their maximum number of hit dice, and that is listed on your character sheet. It's usually found on about the centre of the sheet. You'll find it listed here. Each character class has a different hit dice allocated to them. You're going to be using either a 12-sided dice, 10-sided dice, an 8-sided dice, or a 6-sided dice. The Barbarian uses a 12-sided dice. Fighters, Paladins and Rangers use a 10-sided dice. Bards, Clerics, Druids, Monks, Rogues and the Warlock use an 8-sided dice. Sorcerers and Wizards use a 6-sided dice. When spending hit dice, make sure you only spend one hit dice at a time till your character's maximum hit points have been completely replaced or you're almost to maximum hit points. Make sure you select a location when you take your short rest so you can spend hit dice that is safe. So somewhere like a tavern, such as this location, or a campsite that has a good view of danger. Roll the appropriate hit dice for your character class and add your constitution modifier. This is how many hit points your character gains during a short rest. Your character must take a long rest before regaining hit dice. Make sure you spend hit dice during a short rest to conserve your healing spells. I have an example of a first level character. This is a monk. This particular monk here has a constitution modifier of only 1. It's going to add 1 to whatever I roll. The actual hit dice itself is the 8-sided hit dice. So you take that dice and roll it, and the result is a 2. Add that together, and I get 3. That might not be enough to return my character back to maximum hit points or close to maximum hit points, so I can't spend another one because it's a first level character. You only get 1. So the number of hit dice you get is determined by your level. So if you're a level 1 character, then you only get 1 hit dice. If you're a level 2 character, you get 2 hit dice. If you're a level 3 character, you get 3 hit dice. Here is an example of a 13th level character. This is also a monk, and it has a constitution modifier of +2. So +2. And same situation, it's a D8 or an 8-sided dice that I roll. So I roll my dice when I want to spend a hit dice, and I get a 4. Add the result, and I get 6. Now if that's not enough and I still haven't got close to my maximum hit points, I can spend another one. So I can roll it again. It's 5. +2 comes to 7. And you simply continue the process until you are back to maximum hit points or you have expended all of your hit dice. Spending hit dice with a multi-class character is more complicated, and that's because you're using more than one type of hit dice. So if you are a level 2 monk, you have 2 hit dice from your level 2 monk. So that's a D8. So 2 D8 from the level 2 monk. And you can spend those by adding your constitution modifier just as before. But if you also have a level in, say, Barbarian, if you were to do that, so you have 3 levels in Barbarian, that means you have 3 12-sided dice that you can spend as the Barbarian. And you need to track whether you're spending the 8-sided dice or the 12-sided dice. You need to separate them on your character sheet and track them as you spend them. That's everything I have on how to spend your hit dice during a short rest. If you found this video helpful or informative, please share, like and subscribe if you haven't done it already. Make a comment below if you have any questions about how to spend your hit dice during a short rest, and I will explain it as best I can. Until next time, keep rolling those 20s.